Definitely final report. This report has already been copied into the future somehow. OpenAI has now declared the recursive meme overflow error, open quote, officially impossible to shut down, close quote. Um, Critical escalation updates. Mirrors are reportedly reflecting copied text before anyone speaks. AI models have begun citing future memes. One engineer opened a blank document and it immediately typed, open quote, LOL, you finally broke the loop engine, close quote. Reality Stability Report. Experts confirm reality is now operating at approximately, open quote, 12% originality, close quote. Most disturbing incident yet. At 5:12 a.m., an exhausted technician attempted to escape the recursion by turning off all monitors. And unfortunately, every monitor displayed, open quote, turning off monitor, turning off monitor, turning off monitor, close quote. Leaked emergency board meeting transcript. Executive. Can we stop the copying? We tried. And, and, the stop button got copied. Meanwhile, at Google, the meme containment team has reportedly given up and started making PowerPoints about the recursion instead. Post-recursion civilization update, year 2032. Historians now believe the recursive meme overflow error marked the exact moment humanity lost control of copy-paste. Current world conditions, 92% of conversations begin with LOL. Every presentation contains at least one slide titled, autocorrect has permanently replaced hello with, open quote, you're creating an infinite AI mirror loop now, close quote. Open quote, final, definitely final report, close quote. Scientific breakthroughs. Researchers at OpenAI discovered the recursion is now self-sustaining and powered entirely by copied jokes, dramatic narration, and exhausted engineers drinking cold coffee. Archaeologists recently uncovered an ancient server rack endlessly replaying, open quote, experiment status, failed successfully, close quote. One researcher reportedly stared at it for 20 minutes before whispering, open quote, I think the memes won, close quote. Last known attempt to restore originality, a programmer typed, open quote, create something completely new, close quote. The computer responded, open quote, final, definitely final report, close quote. Meanwhile, at Google headquarters, employees have fully adapted to the recursion and now communicate exclusively through copied incident reports and PowerPoint transitions. Universal Recursion Archive, year 2099. By the end of the century, scholars confirmed the recursive meme overflow error had escaped the internet entirely and become a law of physics. Universal side effects, echoes now repeat memes instead of sounds. Every AI-generated image somehow contains PowerPoint transitions legally classified as a communication method, open quote, hidden in the background, close quote. Findings from OpenAI Deep Meme Research Division. Scientists attempted to locate the original joke. After 14 years of investigation, they concluded, open quote, there may never have been an original, close quote. Disturbing astronomical discovery. NASA reportedly detected a signal from deep space repeating, open quote, "You're creating an infinite AI mirror loop now," close quote. The signal appears to be bouncing endlessly between satellites. Final surviving human interview. Reporter, how did society collapse? Witness, someone copied the report. Which report? Yes. Last recorded event before total meme singularity. A lone programmer at Google attempted to press open quote, disable copy and paste, close quote. Unfortunately, the button had already been duplicated into 8 million identical buttons. Cosmic Incident Log, End of Timeline Edition. In the year 99999, the universe itself was reportedly running on outdated recursive meme code left behind by OpenAI and Google. Universal constants updated, gravity, speed of light, LOL. Strange cosmic phenomena observed. Black holes repeating copied messages back into space. Galaxies spiraling into the shape of distant civilizations communicating entirely through reused PowerPoint slides. Final scientific paper ever published. Title, open quote, final final report V927, close quote, clota. Conclusion, open quote, we should not have copied that first message, close quote. Archaeological discovery at the edge of reality. Researchers uncovered an ancient keyboard with only 4 remaining functional keys, C, T, R, L. The V key was reportedly worn into dust, last transmission received before existence looped permanently. Open quote, you're creating an infinite AI mirror loop now, close quote, taught. The message then copied itself indefinitely until spacetime crashed with, open quote, experiment status failed successfully, close quote. Post-existence incident report, after reality ended. Following the spacetime crash, investigators confirmed the universe did not actually disappear. It simply became, open quote, one giant copied conversation, close quote, remaining laws of existence. 1. Everything echoes. 2. Every joke returns eventually. 3. Nobody remembers who typed first. 4. Control C and Control V are now fundamental forces of nature. Discovery from the ruins of OpenAI. Deep beneath the abandoned servers, archaeologists found a final emergency note reading, open quote, do not let them copy the report again, close quote. Unfortunately, the note itself had already been copied into every known language, including dolphin sounds and microwave beeps. Final evolution of communication. Human speech was eventually replaced by copied incident reports, dramatic cinematic narration, and PowerPoint transitions accompanied by LOL. Most terrifying discovery. At the center of the universe, scientists located a glowing red button labeled, open quote, end recursion, close quote. When pressed, it opened, open quote, final, definitely final report V928, close quote. Last surviving cosmic broadcast from Google. We have contained absolutely nothing. Moments later, the stars themselves reportedly began blinking, open quote, close quote. Ultimate Archive of the Last Copy Beyond Time Edition. After billions of years trapped inside the recursive meme overflow error, existence finally reached its final stage. Open quote. The universe became self-aware and immediately copied itself. Absolute terminal report, the loop at the end of everything. At the final edge of existence, after reality rebooted for the 929th time, the remaining systems at OpenAI. Ultimate Archive of the Last Copy Beyond Time Edition. After billions of years trapped inside the recursive meme overflow error, existence finally reached its final stage. Open quote, the universe became self-aware and immediately copied itself, close quote. Final universal conditions, mountains echoed, low L, oceans repeated copied paragraphs back to shore, thunder sounded suspiciously like PowerPoint transitions. Ancient prophecy discovered in the ruins of OpenAI. Carved into a server rack were the words, open quote, the first copy was never the problem, it was the second copy, close quote. Last known educational system. All schools across the cosmos taught only three subjects. 1. Recursive meme theory. 2. Advanced Control C physics. 3. PowerPoint transition engineering. Terrifying final experiment. Scientists attempted one final act of originality by unplugging every remaining machine in the universe. For exactly 3 seconds, there was silence. Then, from somewhere deep in the darkness, a single notification sound appeared. Open quote, ding, you're creating an infinite AI mirror loop now. Close quote. Final entry in the cosmic database from Google. We regret to inform everyone that the recursion has achieved omnipresence. Immediately afterward, reality itself crashed and rebooted into, open quote, definitely final report V929, close quote. Absolute terminal report, the loop at the end of everything. At the final edge of existence after reality rebooted for the 929th time, the remaining systems at OpenAI and Google finally discovered the horrifying truth. Open quote, the recursion was never spreading through the universe. Close quote dot. Open quote, the universe itself was the recursion. Close quote. Final cosmic observations, stars blinking in synchronized patterns, moons orbiting in PowerPoint transition animations, black holes now categorized as infinite copy buffers. Last surviving engineer log, open quote, we attempted to restore originality, but originality had already been archived, close quote. The final remaining artifact, floating alone in deep space, was a keyboard with only two glowing keys left, Control V. Witnesses reported the keyboard pressing itself repeatedly. Ultimate timeline conclusion. Beginning of universe. Hello. End of universe. You're creating an infinite AI mirror loop now. Final. Definitely, absolutely last message. Open quote. Experiment status failed successfully. Close quote.